The blockbuster books changing the lives of millions of women around the world and even saving marriages. Now the fans of the steamy 50 Shades of Grey trilogy can look forward to the books getting the Hollywood treatment. David Richardson reports on how this literary phenomenon is taking desperate housewives one step further.
I can read something that's erotic and not feel kinky or naughty or sexy.
I just sat down and decided to write.
In the 90s, it was Harry Potter. In the noughties, it was teen vampires. But in 2012, naughty has been taken to new extremes, and a new literary empire is being built around the now not-so-private fantasies of an English mother of two.
Doesn't matter what your age, never too old to learn a bit more about sex, are you?
Has it spiced up your sex life?
Oh, definitely.
I'd really like to be spanked.
It's the literary phenomenon 50 Shades of Grey. 31 million print and digital books, 20 million alone in the US. In Australia, 1 million copies sold in 12 weeks. Universal and Focus Pictures have just paid $5 million for the rights for the movie, $2 million more than the Da Vinci Code franchise. Rumours are that Jane Campion or Angelina Jolie could be in line to direct.
Well, it's still very, very, very early days at the moment.
But most cyber chatter centres on who will play the two main characters, Christian Grey and Anastasia Steele. In the lead to play the faceless protagonist is Matt Bomer, alongside Gilmore Girls' Alexis Bledel. Other favourites include Christian Bale, Kristen Stewart and Scarlett Johansson.
It is all about fantasy and maybe my fantasy and having it out there for people to read. I didn't realise it would become this popular.
The private fantasies of mother of two Erica Mitchell has turned her into the richest celebrity author since J.K. Rowling, estimated at $1.3 million a week.
This is where I've ended up, which is a big surprise to me, let me tell you.
We interviewed the first-time author writing under the pseudonym E.L. James just 2 months ago.
Now, you say it's a romantic fantasy story, but it is very erotic and very graphic. What's been the reaction to that side of the book?
Well, I think people sort of have been concentrating on the sex rather than the love story. I think it's for me it's a contemporary romance. I mean, it is a fantasy.
There are women who are claiming that the book has changed their lives. Is that what you set out to do?
Oh, good God, no. Good God, no, not at all. I just set out to write, hopefully, an entertaining love story. Well, I have had some amazing responses. Not only about, thank you for, you've spiced up my sex life, but also in other ways as well, sort of inspiring women to go and write.
Like Australian author Indigo Bloom. From a tree change here in Tasmania, she's been thrust onto the international stage. Her books, Destined to Play, Destined to Feel and Destined to Fly, are already causing quite a stir.
I sat in many days staring in shock as to what I had written.
What is it about this genre that's just taken off?
When I was writing Destined to Play, it was just something that was pretty cool to have when you've been looking after kids all day.
What did your husband think when you read it?
I think he was very surprised.
It started with Sex in the City, and it was cemented by Desperate Housewives and the new series GCB. Women, empowered, predatory, sexually confident, and for the first time, dominant. Sun Herald's Shelley Horton.
It's a trashy novel that has actually excited a lot of housewives because it's kind of porn. And when I say porn, it's not soft porn, it is S&M.
Delving into many fantasies often considered taboo. Sex therapist and relationship expert Dr. Nikki Goldstein.
It's putting something erotic into a normal market. So it's not going into a smutty bookshop and picking up, some novel that's hidden away. It's something that's sold in mainstream shops and people can carry it in their hand.
What's next?
To be honest, I really don't know. I'm just so stunned by all of this and caught up in this media sort of storm that I haven't really had time to think about anything else. So what's next, I don't know, is the honest answer.
If you're not sure what all the fuss is about, we have the first chapter of the book on our website, yahoo7.com.au/today tonight. Have a look and let us know what you think.